Hey there, weight loss surgery friends. I am so sorry that I've left you hanging the last 2 weeks. That certainly was not my intention, and I appreciate all your thoughts and prayers and all your support. You're all so kind. Um, so, the last time I came at you was when my mom was in the hospital after she had had a stroke. And I just wanted to start off by saying that she is doing so much better. She's returned to work. She's gotten almost full sensation and use back of her left side. She's swallowing appropriately now, and she has been on a low calorie diet for 2 weeks now. She's lost 10 pounds and she makes it look pretty daggum easy. So even though she's went, 56 years without ever being on a diet, she's just taken it and ran with it. And some little swap outs, like she's just tracking a little bit, even though she hates tracking. She's told me she's tracking just so she can learn what's in things, because she just didn't know. My entire life, she's always had a bowl of ice cream before she went to bed, and now she's having like a bowl of watermelon or grapes or something. And just that swap out right there, just some little things like that. The rest of her diet pretty much hasn't been affected. So it's just interesting how different things work for different people. And I've seen a couple of videos on that from our community this last week, and I really appreciate y'all putting that out there. I've encouraged my mom to watch a few videos just for weight loss support. She's not really into anything like that or technology, but anyways, back to myself though. So I'm Rachel. And how old am I? I'm 34 years old. I'm 6 foot tall. My high weight is 363 pounds, BMI of 51. My surgery day weight was 319 pounds, a BMI of 45. The day that I beat obesity into remission was January the 11th, 2018. And I met my goal on July the 6th, 2017 at 178 pounds, or having a healthy BMI of 24.9, which made me an organ donor for my son. So since then, been battling with maintenance. Really don't even want to be in maintenance because I'm just too close to the overweight category every day. And the first video, so part of the reason I've been gone for 2 weeks is because my internet's been out, and so anyways, I hadn't even been able to watch any videos for the longest time. And one of the first videos I watched coming back was Watch Kitty's Shrink, and she was talking about, are carbs really the enemy, and just a little bit about maintenance and finding the lifestyle for you. It was just a really great video that I encourage everyone to watch. If you haven't, I'm sure you have. But anyways, the one thing that she said that stuck out to me the most was, you have to work just as hard in maintenance as you do at weight loss. And yeah, I've came on here and I've said a million times that I know that my obesity is just in remission and it can come back at any time. And that I knew I had to stay on the battlefield and I had to stay, fighting. But the truth is I was in complete denial at how hard I was going to have to fight. I thought, just to put it in numbers, I'm pretty much a numbers girl. And I would say that if I was working 100% and I put 100% effort into losing weight, which I did, it was hard. And I basically, didn't go off of plan for an entire year. So that was 100% effort. And since then, I was just thinking that maintenance might be 50% effort. So I'd still be on the battlefield. I'd still be fighting. It still wouldn't be a piece of cake. Anyways, bad analogy. But I could put in about 50% effort and maintain my weight. But the truth is that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And so I come to you currently Today I weigh 187 pounds, and I hate that. I hate that I'm up 5 pounds in the last 2 weeks. I hate that I've let stress get to me this way, and I hate that I lost my first a round of my diet bet last week. That was very sad. I'm just gonna give a little shout out that it's my husband's fault. Of course, I want to blame someone else. Ultimately, yes, it's my fault. But anyways, here's a little clip from him. He definitely didn't help anything. So I'm not gonna eat.
Yeah, you are gonna eat.
I'm gonna weigh in for my diet bet.
No, I don't care about your diet bet. I'm never home, and you're gonna eat what I cook.
No.
And I'm gonna cook good stuff.
No.
Yep, smoked chicken wings, pork tenderloin. It's way better than $50 diet bet, I promise.
So it was exciting. My husband came in for about 5 days. It was about half as long as we had planned, but he got called back to work. But anyways, we were happy. And my husband had been on the road for over 100 days. So he'd went 100 days without any home-cooked meals. And so he came home and he had a huge list of things he wanted to eat. And so breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, like I was, cooking his favorites, and I just gave in to lots of temptation, completely off plan. So yeah, sorry for those of you who are newly following MyFitnessPal. I don't care if anyone follows it. It's part of my recovery, my food addiction recovery plan, that I have to face up with what I eat, and so it doesn't look good. There's lots of things on there that that are trigger foods I definitely shouldn't be eating, but I am being open and transparent about it, and I did put everything in. It's pretty surprising, and Fat Kings Phil has talked about this, about how, your calories can really not be that high, that far. Like, even though I was off plan, like my calories weren't like insanely high. It's not like I was eating like 4,000 calories a day. But theoretically, like the way you calculate it, with 3,500 calories per pound of fat, I shouldn't have gained 5 pounds, but I did. And so it goes back to what Phil and Jess, Watch Kitty Shrink, have talked about, that carbs are the enemy for some people. And Phil lightly touched on this, about how there could be some like genetic reasons, and I totally believe in that. And even though I might not like the cards I've been dealt, I need to face up to it, and I need to deal with that. So anyways, my mom came home from the hospital, and I was taking care of her and helping her get better. And then my 7-year-old came down with the stomach virus. He brought that home from school. Then my 4-year-old got it, and then I got it, and it was unbelievable. Unbelievable 3 days. And then my youngest son got it, my 2-year-old got it, and then the first day my husband got home, he got it. And so, I can't even tell you, like I sanitized the house, even when I was so ill. I was just cleaning. And wouldn't y'all know that my washing machine went out, and so it was just a mess. My father was so nice. He lives, my parents live about 20 minutes away. He drove all the way to where I live and picked up load after load after load of laundry, took it to his house, wore gloves, and I didn't even know my dad really knew how to do laundry. But I guess like I've learned that he can do a lot of things since my mom's been sick. He's really stepped up and been doing a lot of more domestic tasks that I've never seen him do. So I'm really proud of him, but he was just a lifesaver. So as y'all know, last video I came to, my freezer was out, and then, like I just now said, my washing machine went out, had to order the parts for it, and so with everyone being sick, it was just a disaster. But we're getting all on the right track now, and everyone's feeling well. My husband's went back on the road. We feel like we can move forward and be less stressed, because we at least are planning on seeing him at least once every few weeks now for the rest of the year. The holidays help with that. And so I'm just planning on being on track, 100% on track, putting in the effort that I have to put in. And I have started diving into a book, Brain Over Binge. It's been on my list to read for quite some time, but I just kept on putting it off. And now that things are getting back to normal, I'm diving into that, and I look forward to letting y'all know more about that. I just wanted to, of course, give a shout out to Foodie Turned Sleevey. As Chella gets ready for her triathlon tomorrow, me and the boys were like her biggest fans, and so we are going to be watching her on the map, and we look forward to following along with that. But I bring her up specifically because she gave me the push that I needed to dive into that book. Binge eating disorder is not anything you need to play around with, and it's something that I need to get a hold on. And it's not the way I want to respond to stressful situations, like my mother's stroke. And so, anyways, I look forward to sharing more about that. And I just want to close out this video with "Go Chella Go." I look forward. I hope you're I hope you win the entire triathlon. But in our minds, no matter what, even if they don't give you the trophy, you have a trophy from our community, because you're so inspiring, and we love you so much, and we're just so incredibly proud of you. Just the footage you took of Susie VSG just brought tears to my eyes. It was so powerful. And just remember, guys, keep God on your mind and in your heart, and be successful. Love you all.